Well, good afternoon. Welcome to my home. Coffee's on, fire's lit. It's January 22nd, Wednesday, 2024. I just want a quick recap of what I hope this channel will accomplish. If it accomplishes anything, I hope that it just inspires you to think a little. I'm not here to get you to think a certain way or look at things from a certain way. Not here to tell you about all the things that's going on or to fearmonger you into thinking this way or that way. And that if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know that there's garbage going on and that it's not good for humanity. If anything, I just hope that you'll start to think just a little outside of your box, outside of your comfort zone, outside of your programming, and come to realize that you are the one. You are the one that's in control of your life. You're the one with the power to decide which way you go. Anyway, I've had three little words wandering through my head here the last few days. That's choice, change, and chance. And as we see from south of the border, that there's a lot of people made a choice, and and we got people on this side of the border hoping that they can make a choice, and that, as you see my t-shirt, the fringe minority. That's the group that disagreed with our current Prime Minister, and if you disagree, you're a fringe minority. Well, I'd like to think of myself as the fringe minority, and that. But if you're going to look at it that way, because I don't think that any political party's really going to make much of a difference. But like I said, south of the border, everybody made a choice, and they made a choice for a change. And yeah, there is going to be a change on the ground level at least, and that on the way it affects you immediately, and that. And I could see the same thing on this side of the border when people choose the lesser of two evils here, and that there will be, some change on the ground level. But is there really any change on the overall picture, on the 40,000 foot view? I don't think so. I think they're all heading in the same direction, and that the choice you had, it was just an illusion of choice, and the choice that we have on this side of the border is again just an illusion of choice. I don't really see where any one of them in the big picture is going to veer off the course that we're already on. But there is a chance, and you got to give them that chance, of course. But keep your eyes open, and your ears open, and your mind open, and your heart open, and listen to yourself, listen to your spirit, because your spirit will know what something's wrong before you will. And that, so, as things progress, make yourself the choice to listen to what's going on within. The powers that want to be and the elitists, they're all heading us to that technocratic state, technocracy. If you have paid much attention to the new president in the States, President Trump, and yeah, I gotta admit, I do like the way he talks, and that at least he talks like a human. Same with Pierre Poilievre up here, he talks like a human, and that none of the politispeak and that, but I do think that, and maybe not intentional, but they're still leading us down that technocracy route. Like I said, if you've paid attention down in the States, one of the first announcements President Trump made was the big pride there that they're spending $500 billion on a new data centers and stuff to bring in the AI. What's the purpose of that? AI and all the technology, yeah, that can be great things, but it's how it's used. The same as nuclear and stuff. How is it used? It can be good, can be bad. So, we'll see. We'll give them a chance to use it for good, but I wouldn't hold my breath, put it that way. And that, so as things go ahead and that, just keep your eyes open, your ears peeled, see what's going to happen. And that, when it comes to choice, choose yourself. Choose to be responsible for yourself. Choose to look after yourself, your family, your community. Make those choices. Choose to maybe say no sometimes. Choose to not listen to the programming. Choose to step outside of that comfort zone that you're in, that program that you've been running under. There's some many different programs that have been put upon us, and we've fell into that. We've just, I don't know how to say it other than, we've been led down the garden path, really, and we just frolic along with it and think that's the way it's supposed to be, and that's the way it is, and it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. That's, but I think that if we can, and I hear a lot of them say, raise our consciousness and get to a higher level, and I think we do need to raise our frequencies and get to a higher level, and the frequency of love, compassion, kindness is far greater than fear and guilt and all this stuff that they're pushing on you, and that. But as far as raising your consciousness, I don't know whether we can raise our consciousness, because I think we are consciousness, and the consciousness is there, but we have to raise our awareness. We have to become aware of our consciousness and aware of who we are, because if you don't know who you are, you don't know what you don't know, and that. So, start to become aware of who you really are. Become aware of that consciousness that's within you. Listen to your heart, listen to your spirit, listen to your intuition, and that, because as you listen, you'll be able to start to see through the veil that's been put over your eyes over these decades, centuries, millennia. It's the same system, the same programs, just little different iterations of it, but it's still the same thing. Somebody knows better than you. You got to follow somebody. Somebody will lead you down the path. Somebody will show you the way. No. The only one that can find the way is you. And the way is you. And that it really is. But again, make your choice. Maybe make a choice to change and give that change a chance. Start smiling a little more. Start small. Do what you can with what you have where you're at. Just like we all have that internal moral compass. I don't care where you come from or what friggin' religion you are or what race you are, any of that stuff, because we're all one. We're all one consciousness. And we just have to become aware of that. And the more you become aware, the more you look inward, the more you'll see that. So, like I said, there is change coming. And the change that I see the elitists and the globalists trying to push on us with climate change and one world government and globalism and all the fancy little words and terms they use, and that it's all psyop as far as I'm concerned. It's just to brainwash you, really, to program you, to get you in those boxes so that you follow along and that you're controlled. And the only one that can control you is you. You're the one that makes the decision. You're the one that makes the choice. You're the one that's going to make the change if you make the right choices. Because change can only come from us. It's not going to come from top down. It's going to come from bottom up. And so as we become aware of who we are, become aware of our consciousness, become aware of the abilities that have been bestowed upon us by the Creator, by creation. And that, a lot of people talk about gifts and gifts of this and gifts of that, and that comes from religion. Those gifts, so they say, aren't gifts. That's inherent in you. It's just that they've become docile, sitting inside us, because we've been trained, programmed to ignore that part of ourselves. So as time goes on, these changes come about. Watch the changes that these globalists are doing, because I don't see where any of them are good for humanity. Not the green agenda, that type of thing. It's not. Like, depleting CO2 is not good for humanity. It's not. Burying trees, as Bill Gates wants to do, is not good for humanity. Feeding you bugs is not good for humanity. Taking over farms is not good for humanity. Putting the farmer out of business, not good for humanity. There's so much. And it all comes down to control. They have the power, they have the monies, they don't want to lose any of that, of course. But what it really comes down to is control. And if you look back over the years, and if you want to do your research, like I said, I'm not going to do your research for you. I'm not going to tell you what to think. But do your own friggin' research instead of just going along with the friggin' narrative, because it ain't going to work for you. So anyway, be the change. Do what you can with what you have where you're at. Show a little love, show a little kindness. Do what you can. Reach out, hug your loved ones. Tell them they're loved, know you're loved, and look inside. Become aware of who you really are. Anyway, thanks for listening to the old man. We love you, and we'll talk again soon. Be good. Bye-bye.